The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
First of all, Jurgen, can we get your reaction to the Champions League draw, please?
First of all, I would remind you all that we play on Saturday against Watford. Only that we don't forget it in the next few minutes. So, yes. Meanwhile, I didn't expect anything. I didn't wish anything. It was, I said before, I don't think that it's cool in Champions League if you play against a team from your own country. That's how it is. But at the end, it was at one point it was pretty clear that it will happen. So, and I think it's an absolute dream draw for all Man United fans, so. It's just, I really don't mind. It's not that we have really enough time to prepare that game until then. So, and I will start thinking about it a lot before we play them. And how I said before the game, if I thought about one of the other teams, I didn't think, oh, that's a big chance. I knew it will be difficult, and that's difficult. The good news is for Man City difficult as well. I saw Begiri Stein's face after the draw, and it didn't look like it's Christmas and Easter the same day, so it's hard work, and that's good. So because it's the last 8 in Europe, and if that would be easy, then something would be wrong. So there will be a point when I'm looking forward to that game. I know myself good enough, but in the moment I'm much more in a Watford mood, and I'm already angry, to be honest, because I heard a second ago that the Premier League will put our game against Everton on 12:30 this Saturday. So, and that's. So, I know countries where they move games, that they cancel whole match days, that their teams can play are in a proper shape, and we have to play. We play Wednesday night against Man City, and then we play Everton at 12:30 3 days later. So only, as I heard a second ago, so that's not too cool, but obviously we have to go the hard way, and I'm used to that meanwhile, and so yeah.
A bit off topic, but it's something that we're asking all managers today, because next week is Support the Ref week. And Sky Sports News has conducted a survey among referees where 91% said a lack of respect for referees at an elite level is encouraging poor behaviour in the grassroots game. What do you make of that? And do we need better discipline from players at elite level?
Wow. A grassroots is the Sunday morning football stuff. I saw a lot of games, actually. I never saw any incident. Because when I walked the dog, then I saw a few of these games. It was always a good atmosphere. So, yes, I think the whole world could show more respect. Journalists for football players, players for refs. But I don't think that we talk about Liverpool. I had, in my life, 3, 4, 5 maybe situations when I lost a bit of control. I'm not proud of that, to be honest, but I really think that we are not the right people to be role models. So that's how it is, how always in life. If we have only to, we try to do our job as good as possible, but at the end we are all human beings and we make mistakes, and if they make mistakes in other parts of life, and people take it as a role model, who makes the fault? So I really think that would be a big job if we have to take this responsibility as well. Yes, but we need to show respect. I think we do that with Liverpool. We do that. My players are fantastic. We are always on top of the table of first 3, I think, for second at the moment. So. bemoan a bit afterwards how it is normal when the decisions are not right. Not sure if that's enough. because it never changed anything. So, but showing respect is the issue for all of us, and not only for football players and football managers. I really think it would make your life too easy if you put the responsibility on us and say, yeah, that's because of you. If you talk about ref, I know that we cannot play that game without referees. That's how it is. That means we need them, absolutely. They could not whistle without the players, by the way. It would be crazy if they run around with a whistle in their hand and nobody plays football around. So that's, if you want, we need each other. And so I think it's a good moment, to be honest, with refs and players' behavior, managers' behavior. And there were much more incidents in the past. So I think it's getting better. So maybe I'm the only one who sees it like this. I don't know. Do we talk only about this because it's this specific day, or is it an issue?
It's this specific week, next week.
Next week, a whole week.
For the ref, it's an initiative to obviously help the game at grassroots level as well.
How is that? I saw for sure 30, 40 games. It was always completely quiet. Maybe it's because of the region where I live, but but it's the atmosphere there is really cool and relaxed. They all want to play football and need somebody who takes the whistle and makes the decisions, and they respect that. So that's how it should be, actually.
And in terms of this weekend and the game against Watford,
now I'm awake.
In your time here, though, Liverpool have never suffered back-to-back defeats in the Premier League. What is it about your players that generally brings a response when you have suffered a defeat in the league?
First of all, that's good news, but that doesn't mean anything. That only means we have to do it again. So I don't know exactly. We expect from ourselves that we win football games, and especially if you lost a game like the last one, then you want to. In an ideal world, you would play 3 hours later and can change your own mood, actually. And so that's we keep that kind of revenge feeling or whatever during the week, because we have to and we want to go back immediately on the other side, on the winning side. And but I saw the game from Arsenal against Watford, to be honest, and the end was 3-0, right? Yeah. So that was not a 3-0. That's only the result. There who saw the game, it was completely different. Watford was really strong that day. Missed a penalty, created chances, caused them problems, a lot of problems. So they are actually in a good moment result-wise. The last one didn't look like that, but yeah. We respect them a lot, and but we have our own targets, like always, and we have a home game. That should make it especially difficult for the opponent, and I think we have nothing else to do than creating again a really outstanding performance and atmosphere. So that's the job to do, and after that we have a 2-week. Not break, but we are not together for around about 2 weeks with all our players, and until the Crystal Palace game, which is again at 12:30 after the national break. I only want to say maybe you can look back how often that happened. That's all. So we have to do the job again. It doesn't have to do too much with the last game. It's more about our situation, and we want to stay at least where we are, if possible. Even better.
Does the 12:30 match for the Everton match not give you extra time to
No,
prepare?
we play Wednesday night, and then we play 12:30. Means the players get up at Thursday one time, and then they have lunch or breakfast, and then we train, and we have the next day second day recovery, and then you start at 12:30. So it's not perfect. We take it like it is, but if I cannot be angry about something like that anymore, if I have to be politically correct and say nothing, then I'm dead. Because that doesn't work. I saw it when we had, obviously whoever made the schedule didn't think that we go to the quarterfinals. That looks like this because it gave us a Sunday game. So and then oops, and it's only Liverpool. So that's really I cannot see differently.
I know it's a tough weekend. Can I put your mind on something more positive then? In terms of
that's a challenge.
In terms of Adam Lallana's call.
Yeah.
Another good step on completing his comeback.
Yeah, in Idle World we work together with the national team. That's what we do in this case, 100%. So Adam had probably the most difficult season so far of his career, but he is still top 3-4 player of England, 100%. With struggled because it was a really big injury, the one, and the tendon rupture. That's unlucky, but big as well, and it needed time. And we tried to use him. I spoke to Gareth this week, and for us it's a big challenge to have him around and not to bring him, to be honest, because it's maybe a little bit, he needs in the moment still a little bit longer, and it's not because of age or whatever. He's from all other point of view, is in a fantastic shape, but he needs a little bit more recovery time, stuff like that, and we needed all to learn to deal with that. So, but I told Gareth, I don't know what we do for the weekend, but he will be fit next week 100%. So if you want to invite him, you're welcome. If you want to play him, you're welcome. So he's ready to play football, obviously. But so our job is to use him as often as possible, and if we can do, prepare him for the World Cup as well. So that's why he will be fit in the summer. Yeah, that's only too late then for the whole season, for the last season. But then, from this point of view, I'm pretty sure everything will be good again.
Because more match time ultimately, does that help you?
What? Which match? No.
More match time.
So the next 2 weeks. Yeah, if he could play minutes, of course it would help us. It would help him. Of course.
Thank you. Juliet?
What's been the reaction this week then from disappointment with Manchester United building into Watford? Because I guess you're not always in a bad mood.
No, it's true. Which kind of reaction? What do you
reaction from the players and yourself?
Look, we do the analyze. If you have to have so many different views how we can look at this game. So yes, around the 2 goals we conceded, our formation was not right, our behavior around the challenge, Dejan and Lukaku was not right. Protection was not good. A little bit too late in mind, stuff like that. That was a thing we spoke about. It should not happen in a game like. It should not happen in any game, but against United it should not happen for sure. So we opened them a little bit the door for these 2 goals, and the biggest chance was the Mata chance. So that was it was crazy how free he was in the box. Apart from that, we controlled the game, we dominated it, we had the ball, we created chances, we were constantly in the box. And now if you see, you cannot, against a deep defending side with the quality of Man United, creating chances is a real job to do. And the situation around the handball situation of Valencia, if anybody would say it's a handball or not, but the ball touched the hand, it was a perfect play. So at the end, Robbo is in a box in a fantastic position, and if the hand is not where the hand is, then Sadio gets the ball. So you cannot play it better. So where's my blame now for the players? I say you have to cross like this, that the hand cannot be, they don't hit the hand. That's not possible. It's similar, Roberto and Sadio. It was a fantastic little piece of football. Sadio would have been in a fantastic situation. So only take these 2 situations and a few more, and then we had set pieces were absolutely okay. We had them pretty much all without hitting the target. So that's all things. So we were not happy about the result. We were not happy about the performance, but the performance was not as bad as the result. Only in a few minutes, around about 7, 8 very decisive minutes, we deserved the result. In all the other minutes, so it was like, so we criticized ourselves for these situations, and then we took the rest as well. But we can play better than we played even in the good moments of that game. And that's what we have to try, of course, again. And a lot of things you can learn from this game. A lot of things you have to learn from this game. And it only felt really, really average afterwards because of a few situations we had in that season already. And I know if you mention things like this, people look at you like you're not a good loser, or you always have something to say when you lose, and try to find excuses. But we got a penalty against Tottenham, which at least you can discuss about. We got a penalty from the same ref against Everton, which at least you can discuss about. It was a very soft one, and there we had no penalty. At the end, you sit there and think, okay, that's how it is, we have to take it. And we took it. It's already, thank God, a few days ago. But without striking back in an overly aggressive way, because we never did that, we use it as motivation, for sure. It's important. It's just a little bit in professional football and professional sports, you need to be a little bit angry to bring your best on the pitch. So we are that. We respect the rules, but we are that. And after a game like this, is a little bit more. And hopefully we can bring that in the game as well.
Just in terms of that Everton game, are you upset at the specific timing of the game?
What do you think what I'm talking about, really? What is my English that bad that you have to ask this question again? We play at 7:45 Wednesday night and play at 12:30 on Saturday. It's only the other team plays at 5:30. Can you imagine how big the difference is in this 5 hours? It means the world. In preparation, in recovery, it means the world.
Would you like to have it moved on?
No, I want to have it at 9 o'clock in the morning. What do you, at 3 o'clock? At 3 o'clock, normal game, usually it was on Sunday, 2:15, I think. Well, put it on a normal time, and not at breakfast. So, because that's how it is after you play Wednesday night. It's a very intense game, how you can imagine, against Man City, and it's only the first one, because the next one will follow, will not be a lot less intense. So, we have to do it. How always, people watch it, you write a little bit about it, but obviously not interested, and we are, and has no idea especially about, and we have to deliver. So, and I'm not happy about that, because I'm not happy all the time, and not smiling all the time, by the way. So. I thought you want to ask again about that. That would have been really funny.
It's obviously been recalled to the England squad. Is that just awards for his performances?
You have to ask Gareth Southgate about it. I don't invite English players, so I cannot answer anything. I would have invited him if I would be the English manager, but it's not my job. So he played. I think that Alex improved and developed really, not improved, developed. A lot here, and so it makes absolute sense. He's a top player, without a doubt. And now, thank God, hopefully he stays like that. He's fit, yeah, and he can help England a lot, like he can help us a lot.
On development, Trent has started the last 5 Premier League games for you, which I think is his best run in the team. He came in for a little bit of criticism last weekend, which maybe made him fail. But how have you seen his development this season in that right back spot?
The reason why he's playing is not because he's Trent or a Scouser, it's only because of his quality. So that's why he played, and I think his quality is obvious. His areas for improvement are obvious as well. So that his strength is a little bit more in the offensive part of that position is obvious, and the goal he was involved 100%. The first one of Rashford, yeah, that was of course not best defending, but not from him alone. No, that he is the youngest of all the players who made a mistake around that situation. So it always can happen. That's not a big thing. And this age, you will make mistakes. There's no chance to avoid them constantly. Then it's all about the reaction. So that's how it is, and I think he reacted in the game already pretty well. He was not too impressed by that, and yeah, a very good way. But with Joe as well, who had a little injury actually only, but that sometimes can mean you're out for 2-3 games. So because the other one is playing pretty well, and that's what happened. Yeah, but now we will see who will start the weekend.
Any injuries at the end of the game?
Not that I knew. No. Oh, sorry.
Good stuff. Thank you very much.
No, thanks. Welcome.
Have a good weekend.